Like I've fallen a lot. Like you know, like doing all kinds of stupid shit and playing sports and mostly doing stupid shit. Like you know, jumping off of fucking buildings and
Stealing
big
batteries.
rope swings. Well, sometimes
escaping Walmart,
that
slipping
mall
on the.
cop that mall cop sees you with a pocket full of AAAs. You got to hit the bricks, son.
Whoa! I thought you limited your thievery to 9.
All right, I'll be honest. Batteries in general are overpriced. Double A's, triple A's, car batteries—they're all overpriced.
Car batteries.
You got a fucking car battery under your shirt trying to walk out of there.
Love
You
to
try
see
to, you get a car battery under your hoodie. You're a master thief.
Yeah.
I've never stolen anything, but I did in college. We used to go to I think it's called Marshall's,
Yeah.
that clothing store, and we used to
Yeah.
switch the tags. They were sticky.
Oh,
So
you've stolen them.
We no, hear me out. We was broke, but we switched it.
No, I just paid less than
So
they're
you-
worth.
You should peel
We
it
switched
off.
the tags. We switched the tags, right? And then when I was little, I didn't steal it, but tell me if this is petty. I had one of my dudes who he had money. I grew up super broke, and like one of my favorite rappers at the time, like I think it was a DMX CD. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. That CD came out,
Mhm.
and I was telling them about it before it got popular, right? And like I was like, yo, this new CD's coming out. I've heard some songs. It's great. Woo-de-woo. And he ended up getting it. And I was pissed at him that he got it. So I took his CD and I fucking scratched it. That's like that's the worst thing I've done.
That's
like
low.
It's bad.
Mm.
It's bad. I was pissed at him. It was pretty petty.
You just pissed at him because he bought something?
Well, he didn't buy it. His parents did. I was more salty at the fact that he was one of those dudes that like whatever you did, he did, like that type shit. And this one was just over the top. I couldn't take it anymore, and I was pissed. And I wanted to ruin his CD, and I did that.
So he like mentioned that he was getting the CD, or you had mentioned that you were getting the CD, and that was enough for him to get it.
Yeah. And he wasn't even into him. He just got it because I said something. And
Do you have rich parents?
Yeah.
He could have done it better, right? Like if he got it, he could have been like, dude, I got this thing. I know you'll like it. You want to hear? Like,
yeah.
It didn't sound like, it sounded like
he could burn you one, right? Like burn that
now
shit.
I don't know.
Not
what time
anymore.
this was.
Yeah.
I stole a kid's hearing aid one time.
Bro.
That is so fucking funny. How did you do that?
Like
Actually, he couldn't hear you sneaking up on him.
It's
Once you
easy.
get the hearing aid, you could just rob him blind. Like
By that measure, I feel like I could steal
Rob him
glasses. I could steal Taylor's glasses.
Anthony Jeselnik's
Like stealing the contacts out of my eyes.
Anthony Jeselnik's got this hilarious joke about like stealing the glass eye from the little girl who lives in his neighborhood. He's like, you gotta be real careful because you picked the wrong eye. Well, I mean that's how she ended up with the glass eye in the first place. Yeah. I was in kindergarten though, and I think the kid's like hearing aid had like the batteries had died or something because it was on the teacher's desk.
It's all battery related.
Batteries, right?
And I was like, there's got to be some serious batteries inside of here. No, it looked cool, like it was one of the big hearing aids, and like to 5-year-old me, it looked like a little gadget, like a little ray gun or something. And so I snatched that fucker, and then I was at the lunch table with it, using it like a ray gun, going pew pew pew. And a teacher saw me with it, and she was like, "Where'd you get that?" And I was like, "It's mine."
it's my hearing aid.
She's like, "How'd you hear me then?"
And you were like, "Fuck, I've been fooled."
I'm 5. I don't have a witty comeback for this. You know? So I got busted for stealing the kid's hearing aid. I guess he was going around just going meow.
No,
meow.
he's going around going, "What? What?"
That's pretty bad. That's worse than scratching the CD. I feel better.
Oh, that's definitely
I
worse
was
than scratching
5.
the CD.
I was 5.
Don't care. That's
No,
terrible.
you were a malicious 5-year-old.
Give me a heroic Kyle story. Give me something that you're proud of. You like, you know what? I did the right thing.
Ooh, now you're making it tough.
He's gonna go back to when he was 2.
Oh man. Well, my sister fell in a swimming pool, was drowning once, and I sounded the alarm, and Dad got her. And he was, he stepped away, so maybe she doesn't survive if I don't yell. My dad and I were tracking a wounded deer one time, and we found it in a ravine. And my dad goes to grab the deer to drag it out, and the deer comes to life while he's holding the deer's antlers, and it's fighting with him. It's like a full-size big buck deer, and he can't let go of the deer because he's afraid it'll trample me, because I'm like maybe 5, and I didn't run away though. I stayed and tried to defend my dad with my slingshot. Of course, I'm stupid and fucking 5 years old. I should have been running so that Dad could let go of the deer. But it all worked out. The deer.
You wanted to be honorable.
Yeah, I was shooting acorns at the fucking deer with my slingshot because I wanted to defend my dad.
Oh, so you weren't helping.
That's honorable. That's
I
honorable.
did the best I could. What I had.
Honorable. I like it.
What's an honorable story you got, Arian?
I got a bunch of them, man. I'm a good dude.
Man, but I know, but try and sift through and find just one.
All right, let me think. All right. No, that's really bad. Man, that's tough because I got a lot of them. All right, one time, it's not. I don't know.
You don't have to worry. None of this is going to come off as braggy.
No, that's what it sounds like. So it's like one time. It's a really cool story. One time, I was in the league and I got a phone call. Well, I didn't answer. I got an answer machine. What the fuck am I saying? I got a voicemail from she sounded like an old lady, and she was just like distraught. Like, I just don't think we're gonna make it this month. If you could just send $25, dear. And she was like calling somebody who I guess was the wrong number, right? She was like, can you just send the 25? That's all I need is just the 25. If you could just send that. I think it's like Marge or something she's talking about. She's like, you said I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just felt she sounded so sincere that she was like short $25, and like so I called her back and I gave her like I don't know like $300, $400. Just like
damn.
Yeah, I sent her like $300.
I kind of had the opposite thing.
That was probably that must have blown her mind. Like that probably took care of so many additional problems she had that she was like, man, I need $100 for this, $100 for that. I thought I would have this 25 for this, and now I don't even have that. Like, yeah, that's a very kind thing to do.
Yeah, I did the opposite. Yeah, this lady called and had the wrong number, and
so you stole $300 to $400.
yeah. She was like, how's it going or whatever, and how's Jerry and oh, you haven't heard? Jerry's in jail. What?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Jerry got locked up for what? Drugs again.
Good guess.
Yeah. Jerry, and we can't bail him out. We're trying to get up to $700 to bail him out, and we don't have it. We don't have it. Well, I guess I could chip in. Well, I'm chip in nothing. We're gonna need $700. It kept it going for a while before we told her the truth. She was pretty distraught about Jerry, whoever the fuck that is.
See, now that seems mean, but you've just brought me joy.
From
the story. And
so many people listening. Yeah,
my dad thought it was hilarious, and
it's pretty funny.
But my mom was like, "We've got to tell her. You got to tell her that Jerry's not locked up. Whoever the fuck Jerry is."
Hey, what if he was though?
Jerry's like, I don't know. Nobody showed up. It's been. I don't know why I'm looking at my wrist because they took my watch. And it's been 2 weeks.
Did she take it well though? Was she like laughing about it?
She was worried about. Oh, she was like, well, that's not funny at all. and like me and even my mom a little. Me and my dad were rolling, but even my mom was like, well, it was a little funny. It was a little.
There's
funny.
no denying that's funny.
She's like, you didn't notice that his voice wasn't whoever you had called, and he was. Does Jerry seem like the kind of guy who's mixed up in drugs and violence? Maybe not. Hey,
well, he is a pharmacist. Oh my god, I had no idea. He's on the pills.
I like fucking with telemarketers, especially. And, you don't really get them like you used to. Now it's like some fucking spam
machine.
shit.
It's all automated, where it's some guy who's like, "Hello, we noticed you are interested in donating to the police fund. and, like some shit like that. And it's like, no, I'm not, asshole. Like,
I found out because like there's an influx of these calls. Like I don't know if y'all was getting them too, but like
I get a ton.
everybody was. So the reason why is I know that there's a reason, but the way to minimize them is to not answer it, because if the machine thinks that number's not active, but if you keep answering it, then they'll keep sending enough.
Yeah, my shit says
It's
like
hard.
suspected spam. Like
I need
whenever
that. Is that an app?
that's Android. I don't know.
I'm about to say you ain't got
iPhone has it too.
Maybe
It'll
not
say
Android.
suspected
I have an Android.
spam. It'll
It's my
say
carrier, yeah.
telemarketer, but it's not 100% accurate. So and sometimes you just have to play the old like, I don't know. It could be my doctor. It could be spam. You answer it and you're like,
sometimes I'm
damn
waiting
it.
on a call or something. Like sometimes I'm waiting on a call and it'll be like Hilton Rewards program. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's hard not to answer every call because you don't know which ones you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I get spam mail. Like I get mail from like the last person that used to live at this address. And like sometimes it'll be like official shit. And like a few days ago, I got like this legit looking envelope. It was like stamped like first class, and I don't know, it had some like credentials on it. I don't know, but it was like lease termination, and I was like, the fuck? What lease has been what have I done? And I'm like ripping it open, and it's like Jessica Martin. What the god damn it? Threw my fucking floorboard. It fucking scared the shit out of me. Like I thought I'd fucked up. Thought I'd like not paid a bill, or like
I like it when I get my
or
neighbor's
my
mail.
identity been stolen or something.
You like it?
I do. I hop in the golf cart. I run over there. I don't see my neighbors all the time. It's a chance to like, hey, I have this for you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's just like I get to see them. I'm doing something nice for them, bringing them their mail and telling them that
remember the time I threatened to murder your dog? Well, here's your.
They moved actually. They
I would
moved.
too.
I wonder if I was part of it.
Nah, it was their fucking fault. Their dog was a piece of shit. It was barking at Woody and his child. It was a vicious German
my
Shepherd
wife,
on
yeah.
Woody's property, and it almost got the treatment.
It did. My first idea was gun. Kyle had the bear spray idea, and we put that in the golf cart. But we would go to get our. You have to understand, I have a pretty big lot that I live on, so I take the golf cart down and like you have to bring the trash cans back up, or that was it. Or sometimes they come all the way up to my house, and it's just like, man, if I can't leave my kitchen, like, what am I supposed to do? But bear spray was a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with killing the guy's dog, but you got to be sure you kill it dead. You can't let it limp home. That causes all.
That's
kinds
just
of issues.
cruelty.
Well, no, I don't care about the cruelty, but like he's gonna be pissed if his dog comes home fucking shot.
He should just never see the dog.